What happens when two worlds collide? Hollywood royalty and British royalty. Picture this. Prince Harry storms off the set of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and the audience is left in stunned silence. Why? Because Kate Winslet, the Oscar-winning actress, refuses to address him as His Highness. But is there more to the story? Let's uncover what really went down behind the scenes of this unexpected royal drama. The evening had all the makings of a headline-grabbing event. Prince Harry, now a prominent figure in the media circuit, was set to make another appearance on The Late Show. Known for his candid interviews, he was expected to promote his latest projects and perhaps throw in a few veiled jabs at the royal family. However, things didn't go as planned. The tension began brewing earlier that evening. According to insiders, the seating arrangement backstage became a source of contention. Kate Winslet, who was also scheduled to appear, reportedly declined to meet Harry in the green room before the show. While this may seem like a small slight for someone like Harry, who's been navigating his post-royal identity, it may have felt like a deliberate snub. Fast forward to the taping. Harry took the stage first, engaging in his usual banter with Stephen Colbert. They discussed lighter topics, including his life in California and his children. The audience laughed, clapped, and everything seemed to be going smoothly. But things shifted when Kate Winslet joined the conversation. As she walked onto the stage, the audience erupted into applause. Winslet, dressed in an elegant but understated outfit, exuded her trademark grace. Colbert welcomed her warmly and joked about how surreal it was to have Titanic royalty and actual royalty on the same stage. The banter was light, but there was an undeniable undertone of unease. Observers noted that Winslet barely acknowledged Harry as she sat down, offering only a polite nod in his direction. Then came the moment that seemed to spark the drama. Colbert jokingly referred to Harry as His Highness, prompting a wave of laughter from the audience. Harry, clearly enjoying the moment, responded with a self-deprecating comment about how he's more Harry the Californian these days. Turning to Winslet, Colbert asked, "What's it like to share a stage with royalty?" Winslet's response? A measured but firm, "Well, I think we're all equals here, aren't we?" The room fell silent for a beat before Colbert, the professional, steered the conversation elsewhere. But the tension was palpable, and Harry's demeanor shifted noticeably. Gone was the relaxed, jovial prince. In his place was someone visibly uncomfortable. Sources from the audience and production staff say that during the commercial break, Harry leaned over to Winslet, seemingly trying to address her comment. Witnesses described the exchange as brief, but heated, with Winslet remaining calm, while Harry appeared increasingly agitated. When the show resumed, Harry's energy had noticeably changed. His answers to Colbert's questions became curt, and his usual charm seemed to evaporate. Winslet, on the other hand, remained composed, continuing to engage with Colbert and the audience as if nothing had happened. The segment ended without further incident, but the drama was far from over. According to insiders, Harry left the studio immediately after his segment, skipping the usual post-show pleasantries. Winslet, however, stayed to mingle with the crew and even signed autographs for fans waiting outside. This stark contrast only fueled speculation about what had transpired during their brief interaction. So, why did Kate Winslet refuse to address Harry as His Highness? Some argue it was a statement about equality, aligning with her well-documented views on social issues. Winslet has often spoken about the importance of humility and treating everyone with respect, regardless of their status. Others suggest it was a subtle nod to the ongoing controversies surrounding Harry's public critiques of the royal family. By refusing to play into the royal narrative, Winslet may have been signaling her disapproval of the drama surrounding his exit from royal duties. This incident also raises questions about how Harry is perceived in Hollywood circles. While he and Meghan Markle have made significant inroads in the entertainment industry, their transition hasn't been without challenges. Moments like these highlight the fine line Harry must walk, embracing his new identity while still being tethered to his royal past. Further complicating matters is the way the media has amplified this incident. Tabloids have had a field day, with some publications painting Harry as thin-skinned and overly sensitive, while others accuse Winslet of being dismissive and cold. Social media, predictably, erupted into heated debates. Hashtags like Trusting's Team Harry and Chasting Team Kate trended for days, with fans passionately defending their chosen side. For Harry, moments like this are part of a larger narrative. Since stepping back from royal duties, he's been on a journey to define himself outside of the monarchy. His interviews, book releases, and Netflix projects have all been steps in this direction. However, incidents like the one with Winslet show that shedding his royal identity isn't as simple as moving across the Atlantic. Titles and traditions carry weight, and even in Hollywood, a place that often claims to champion individuality, Harry's royal roots are hard to ignore. As for Winslet, her reaction seems to align with her established persona. The actress has built her career on authenticity and a no-nonsense attitude. She's never been one to shy away from speaking her mind, whether it's about body image, gender equality, or the pressures of Hollywood. Her decision to downplay Harry's royal status may not have been personal, but rather a reflection of her belief that fame and titles shouldn't dictate how people are treated. There's also the broader cultural context to consider. In recent years, there's been a growing backlash against traditional hierarchies and privilege. Many people, particularly younger generations, are less inclined to revere titles and institutions simply because they've existed for centuries. Winslet's comment about equality may resonate with these sentiments, even if it ruffled some feathers in the process. It's worth noting that this isn't the first time a high-profile figure has publicly pushed back against royal protocols. From politicians to celebrities, there's a long history of people questioning the relevance and importance of royal titles in modern society. What makes this incident stand out is the combination of Harry's unique position and Winslet's star power. Together, they created a moment that was impossible to ignore. But what happens next? For Harry, this incident might serve as a wake-up call. If he wants to fully embrace his new life, he may need to find a way to let go of the expectations and sensitivities tied to his royal past. This doesn't mean abandoning his heritage, but rather finding a balance that allows him to move forward, without feeling tethered to old traditions. For Winslet, the fallout is likely to be minimal. Her career and reputation are firmly established, and she's unlikely to face any lasting repercussions. If anything, her actions may enhance her image, as someone who values integrity over ceremony. And what about the public? Moments like these reflect our evolving relationship with royalty and celebrity. As society continues to question traditional power structures, incidents like this one will likely become more common. They force us to confront uncomfortable questions about privilege, respect, and what it truly means to be equal. So what does this mean for Harry's journey? Will he confront more moments like this, where his royal past clashes with his current reality? And as for Kate Winslet, will her subtle stance have ripple effects in how Hollywood and the public perceive Harry? One thing is certain, this isn't the end of the conversation. In fact, it might just be the beginning of a new chapter in the ongoing saga of Prince Harry versus the world.